Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the age-old question of should you have a company car or should you take mileage? Now, it's a question that goes on and has been going on through the ages, and it's time we decide for you what's best. So join me as we decide which is going to be best for you, having a car in your company or taking some mileage. Let's have a look. Hello, my name is Aaron Patrick. I'm a chartered accountant, a certified UK trainer with a fancy new logo, that QuickBooks Chap on the internet, and also head of account here at Boffix. Now today I'm actually in Boffix itself. We're sat in the Derby office and I drove to the office myself, pondering the question, should I have my car as a company car or should I be claiming mileage? Let's have a think about it. Well, first of all, let's do the pros and cons of owning a car in your company. So the benefits are quite straightforward. You see, the company buys the car. So from your personal cash flow, that's going to help you. You don't have to take the money out. You can use the company's money to help fund it. If the car's in the company, then also you have all your repairs in there as well. And from a tax point of view, then technically if it's qualifiable, then you get tax relief, maybe a bit of VAT in some circumstances. Maybe you get annual investment allowance, or even super deductions might be applicable in some circumstances. Depending on what type of vehicle and asset you're putting through your business, means that you do get the opportunity to bring the benefit in. Now, when we say car, in this circumstance, we are talking about an actual car. A van or a bike or anything else can be treated differently, so they will have different rules around them. But a standard car, well, there's some bad news about bringing it into a business. You see, those benefits are all well and good, but there's a massive disadvantage to it. And that disadvantage is all about a term P11D, or benefit in kind. Now, if you think about it, if you were employed by someone else and they gave you the opportunity to get a nice salary and a car on top, but in return for that car on top, you'd have to be taxed a little bit more, and it doesn't really feel that too much of a burden, does it? Because you're getting the benefit of a car without having to pay for it, and you're just having to pay extra tax to be able to cover the fact that you're getting that car as a benefit. So as an employee, it's kind of a no-brainer sometimes when you get opportunity to have a car. But as an employer, and when it's your own business, well, that becomes ludicrous. You see, ultimately, you personally, as the owner of the business, will get taxed personally for that car. That's going to be really painful. The company will also get an additional tax on top of it as well. And overall, when you add all of that tax together, it completely negates the majority of the time any benefit you would ever have. So ultimately, most circumstances, having a car in the business is going to cost you a lot of tax, maybe in sometimes more tax, and you'll get benefit from a taxable savings. So in a lot of situations, having a car in your business is a big no-no. Now, there are some exemptions. If you can justify going all electric at the time of writing, then there is a possibility that there isn't any or very little personal taxation on it. So that benefit in kind will be reduced all the way down. And if that's the case, and you can justify that, then you get all of those benefits we talked about with zero or very little amount of those negatives. And in that situation, then it is a really good tax advantage to having the car in the company. Now, talking about putting the car in the company and all those negatives, the benefit in kind being an absolute terrible situation to be in, really, really costly in terms of taxes for you personally and for your company, then what other alternatives do you have? Well, that's where mileage comes in. Now, mileage itself should be paid at 45p for the first 10,000 miles and then reduced down to 25p. Then let's hope with everything that's going on that hopefully those rates are going to be reviewed at very, very soon. Currently though, those 45p is supposed to be not only contributing to your fuel, but contribution to your insurance, to your road tax, to your repairs, and to the actual car itself. And in theory, the 45p should cover the cost of utilising that business car. Now, even if you don't pay your mileage to yourself, so imagine the company didn't quite have the cash to be able to actually pay 45p per mile at this point in time. Don't worry about it, because you can still accumulate that against you. And that's by utilising your director's loan. So in all circumstances, if the car isn't in the business, and that's the key here, the car itself, you haven't claimed it, you haven't put it through the business, you haven't done anything like that, you're basically utilizing a car on behalf of the business, this probably being your personal car, then you want to be using 45p per mile. That 45p per mile will all accumulate for you as a taxable expense in your business. So that's giving you a nice little tax saving right there. And then it's going to give you the opportunity to either take the cash out of the company there and then, or take the cash out later when you have some cash available to take out. In all circumstances, it's a win-win. So in summary, in most situations, putting your car into your business is going to be a big no-no because of all of the B11Ds and everything else that goes with it. If you can justify a certain type of car, an example being an EV or electric vehicle at this point in time, then there is definitely a warrant to have a conversation about that. But if you can't justify any form of vehicle in there because of those taxable benefits, then definitely consider putting some mileage in there as well. It's a quick and easy way of making sure that you are getting the most out of your taxable situation. And there we have it. What did you think about that? Let me know below. Is there anything I've missed? Is there anything else you consider when you're looking at putting a vehicle for your business or not? Personally, for me, mileage is by far the default factor to go, but you must not forget it. Use something like QuickBooks Online to be able to record that nice and easily. It's a handy little feature where it can actually automatically record your mileage. And if you haven't got yourself a QuickBooks license now, head over to our store and you'll be able to get yourself one just there. My name's been Aaron Patrick. Please make sure you like, subscribe and all that sort of stuff to this particular channel. We are looking to make sure that as many people like yourselves are getting all the information they need to be able to make those real informed decisions about their business. My name's been Aaron Patrick. This video has been an absolute pleasure to do for you, and I'm sure I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.